Birmingham City have been stuck in, you could say, a rut for the last 10 years where they haven't finished above the bottom half of the championship table. However, over the last year, things seemed like they were starting to improve, with a fresh ownership, a manager who had the club going in the right direction, and a strong summer transfer window gave lots of optimism for the future of Birmingham City. However, now, Birmingham are heading into their third managerial change of the season, and after a strong start, they now find themselves 20th in the championship, having been serious playoff contenders just 2 months ago. So this video is going to be looking at the downfall of Birmingham, how they start to get things going in the right direction, and why their current downfall is completely deserved. Also, this is just my personal opinion, so if yours is different on the Birmingham situation, then leave it down in the comments. Birmingham City are just known for being a bottom half championship side, always doing enough to stay in the division, but not doing anything apart from that really. Ask anyone to describe Birmingham City and they'll probably say, yeah, they're a bottom half championship team. On a few occasions, the Blues were able to pull off final day relegation escapes, so they have been extremely fortunate to even be in the championship at all. Poor ownership decisions during this period were some of the main factors to their failures during this time, such as in the summer of 2017 when they spent over £17.5 million and ended up finishing 20th, incurring losses of over £13 million and picking up a 9 points deduction in the process. However, in 2013, new American owners Knighthead took over, and coming into the summer window of 2023, they had a great manager in John Eustace, who had guided them to a 17th placed finish in the season before, which isn't great on paper, but for Birmingham it was still survival and another season in the championship. It seemed like Birmingham were trying to really build something with Eustace, and not just handing in the sack when the team found themselves in a poor run of form, because they really had plenty of opportunities to do just that. They gave him the opportunity to get to know his squad and work out what players he would want in the summer window. And when the summer window did come around, they ended up losing 2 key players in Tatif Chong to Luton and Joe Bellingham to Sunderland. But they replaced these players really well and still ended up coming out of the summer window with a profit in the end. Their best signings were Dion Sanderson from Wolves and Jay Stansfield on loan from Fulham, who has scored 7 goals with 2 assists so far, but his loan might be recalled soon. And this patience and overall good decision making from the Birmingham board and the work of John Eustace was paying off, as they were in 6th after 11 matches. However, this is when things started to go horribly wrong for Birmingham, and it was all caused by their own making. On October the 6th last year, Birmingham had just beaten local rivals West Brom and leapfrogged up to 6th in the playoff spots. Things were looking very good for the Blues, and it didn't seem like a long shot to consider them real playoff contenders. However, 3 days later, shockingly, John Eustace was sacked due to a misalignment in leadership, saying that it is essential that the board of directors and football management are fully aligned on the importance of implementing a winning mentality and a culture of ambition across the entire football club. If I was the Birmingham board, I would pretty much do all I could to hold on to Eustace. He was the man behind the great start to the season, and although a misalignment in leadership is a problem, parting company with him was not a good idea, and all the work the club had put in with building a team around him all came to an end. After this, the club obviously needed a replacement, and that replacement came in a certain man known as Wayne Rooney. Obviously, we know how good he was during his playing career at Man United. However, he also had slight experience as a manager in the Championship with Derby County, barely keeping them up in his first season, but then unable to do the same the next season, although the blame really couldn't be with him due to Derby picking up a 21-point deduction. Overall, I'd say this appointment was fairly risky, but still the fact they were even appointing a new manager in the first place was wrong, and Rooney had to get up to grips with a Birmingham squad who had gotten used to playing under Eustace's playstyle. Wayne Rooney's time at Birmingham couldn't have gone much worse. His side won 2 games and he only picked up 10 points from a possible 45. The Blues' 3-0 defeat to Leeds on New Year's Day was the end of the line for Rooney's time at Birmingham and was sacked the day later. He'd managed to take them from 6th in October to 20th in January, a period of less than 3 months. Now Birmingham are heading into their 3rd manager of the season, with things looking very bleak for the rest of the season. Birmingham have just appointed a new manager, and what you just watched was recorded before the appointment. The man they appointed was Tony Mowbray, who is actually a really great manager for Birmingham, and lots of other people seem to agree with this. He's a very experienced manager at championship level, getting promoted to the Premier League with West Brom in 2008 and doing a great job with Blackburn in 2018 and Sunderland the last 2 seasons. Overall, Tony Mowbray is a manager who can get a struggling club back to a stable position, which is exactly what Birmingham need considering the rough situation they're in right now. Overall, I'd say this is a really solid appointment for Birmingham. However, we'll have to see how he does. So to wrap things up, why is Birmingham City's downfall so deserved? The board parting company with John Eustace, whilst he had them in the best position for years, is basically the main reason why they have deserved their downfall, as it has all come from their own making. Who knows where Birmingham could be now if he was still their manager. Also, taking a risk and bringing in Wayne Rooney as a replacement didn't work out in the end, and it has worsened their club's situation now. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you made it this far, and I will see you in the next one.